Thomas, where are you right now?
I'm at work.
Are you sure you're at work?
Of course. What's wrong?
Thomas, you're lying to me.
What do you mean? I didn't lie about anything.
I saw you going to a hotel with another girl.
No, I'm not. You must be looking at the wrong person.
I'm not mistaken. It was you and another girl were hugging and went to the hotel.
Wait, it's not what you think. We didn't do anything.
I secretly followed you and saw you two together.
Wait, Sophia, let me explain.
Are you cheating on me, Thomas?
It's not like that. I was confused and weak. It was just a moment of weakness, nothing else. You have to believe me.
Do you like her? Is that why you sleep with her?
No, you've got it all wrong.
She must be your type of person you like for you to sleep with her.
I don't know. I didn't think clearly.
I understand, Thomas. I'll pretend that nothing happened. But until we get married, please don't meet her anymore.
What?
I'm not trying to control you or anything. Just endure it for only 2 more months. After we get married, you can do as you please. Sleep with anyone you want. I swear, I won't do anything.
What? Are you serious?
I mean it, Thomas. I want to marry you. I love you, so please, don't leave me. I can't imagine my life without you.
Is this some kind of a joke? If it is, cut it out.
I'm serious. Thomas, you're very considerate and hardworking. You care a lot about me and make me feel secure. That's why I love you so much.
That's true. You're used to me taking care of you. So if you don't want me to leave you, you'll have to listen to me and my parents.
Okay, as long as you don't leave me.
That's a good girl. Now head back to work. I'm quite busy right now.
I understand, Thomas. Thomas, it's payday. Why haven't you sent me your month's salary yet? What's wrong?
The company's been having problems recently, so the salary is delayed. Plus, I need money for my expenses. If I give it all to you, what will I use?
What do you mean by that? Are you out of money?
Yeah, I'm running low. Stop asking about it anymore.
If you were running out of money, why didn't you tell me?
What for? You don't help me at all. You're selfish.
What? I can help you. Here.
$40,000? Are you serious?
I want to support my fiancé with some spending money. It's not a big deal.
Really? For me?
This is what a fiancé should do. I chose the number 4 because it represents the number of years we've been together. Thank you for being there for me for 4 years.
Of course. I've been taking care of you for 4 years, so this money is just to make up for it.
Oh, Thomas, your current basic salary seems a bit small. And your position in the company isn't very high either.
Are you criticizing my salary for being low? Are you mocking me for being incompetent?
Not at all. I mean, that company doesn't see the potential in people like you. I feel it's unfair to you, Thomas.
That's right. What a bunch of idiots who don't recognize my strengths. I should be promoted to department head. I think I'd make a great boss.
That's right. You really have the qualities of a talented young leader. They are truly blind. Let's quit your job there.
No way. How will I find another job if I quit?
It's okay. Just take a break. My cousin has his own company, and he'll help you apply for the position of chief accountant, in charge of all the main finances.
Really? Will your cousin agree to that?
He's very fond of me, so he'll agree. Just quit your job at a place that doesn't recognize your talent.
Great. I don't need that lousy company anymore. I'll transfer to another company with a higher position.
That's the spirit, Thomas. By the way, Thomas, I have a few new houses that I just bought, and owning them all is too much. I want to transfer their ownership to you since they'll become common property in the future. Do you agree?
Of course, I agree. Just transfer them to me.
Okay, I'll go through the procedures to transfer those houses to you. I have to go now. Talk to you later, honey.
Remember to tell your cousin about the job and the matter of the houses.
Sure, I will.
Sophia, I'd like to talk to you for a bit.
Sure. What's on your mind?
I want to share the secret of a happy marriage.
I'm all ears. Please. Go on.
Well, in a marriage, it's important to learn how to compromise. The husband is typically the primary breadwinner, and he holds a lot of influence in the household. You should always seek his input and approval before making major decisions. Understand?
I get it. Respect his role in the family.
Exactly. Also, after getting married, you won't need to work anymore. Consider quitting your job and focusing on taking care of the household and doing chores, keeping the house clean, and preparing meals for your husband when he returns from work. He'll appreciate it after a long day.
I see. Being a homemaker and prioritizing his needs.
That's the idea. And after the wedding, I'd like you to entrust me with your dowry.
Hand it all over to you? Why is that?
I'll hold on to it to ensure it's safe. I worry that being young, you may not be as savvy about saving money. If you were to spend it all, you might find yourselves in a tough spot later.
Your concern is touching. Looking out for us.
Of course, I have more life experience, and you need to listen to my advice.
You've paved the way, so I should follow your guidance.
Now, let's talk about the daily routine of being a wife in our household.
Please, go ahead.
You'll need to wake up at 5 a.m. to clean the house, sweep, do laundry, and have everything prepared before your husband leaves for work at 8 a.m. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Do you understand the importance of that?
Early morning chores to maintain a clean home.
Good. But your day doesn't end there. You'll also need to prepare breakfast for Harper when she wakes up for school, and serve breakfast for your parents-in-law.
So I'll need to make sure there's hot food for everyone when they wake up.
Exactly. Freshly cooked rice and hot breakfast dishes when they're ready to eat.
I see. Timing is crucial for a warm meal.
That's correct. There's more to discuss, but we can talk about it later when I have the chance.
Thank you for these teachings. As a token of my appreciation, I've bought ginseng and saffron for you.
Ginseng is a great choice, but what is saffron?
Saffron is a spice believed to have antioxidant properties and mood-enhancing effects. I heard you might not be in the best mood lately, so I got it to help brighten your spirits.
You're thoughtful, thinking of your future family members.
Additionally, I've prepared some healthy food for my parents' soon-to-be-in-laws.
Oh? What have you got for us?
I've ordered truffles, Kobe beef, foie gras, and beluga caviar. These are exquisite and expensive foods. As a gesture of goodwill, I bought them as a gift for our future family members, wishing them good health.
That's very considerate of you to think of them.
By the way, Emma, do you feel like your current house is a bit small? Have you considered moving to a larger one?
What do you mean? Are you implying that our house is too cramped?
I didn't mean it that way. I just thought that it might be more comfortable for a family of 4 to have more space. So I wanted to discuss buying a new house.
You're right. This house does feel a bit tight.
So, have you found a house you like? If not, take your time to search. And when you find one, just make an initial deposit to keep it. Don't worry about the price.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. I buy a house for my future in-laws, so this is just another house for the family.
Then consider buying another house for Harper. Even when she grows up and moves out or gets married, having her own place will be important.
All right. Money isn't a concern for me. When you find a house you like, make an initial deposit, and I'll cover the rest.
You're truly a remarkable wife to be.
You make me blush, Emma.
Don't be shy. Just call me Mom.
Yes, Mom.
Great! Come over to my house for dinner tonight. I'll cook a delicious meal for you.
You're the best, Mom.
Hi, sister-in-law.
Hi, Harper. Isn't it a bit early to call me that? The wedding isn't even here yet.
You're going to be my sister-in-law anyway.
If you like it, Harper.
You know, Sophia, I've always wanted a sister. But I only have an older brother, so there are many things I can't talk about.
That's a bit sad.
It's okay. I'm about to have a great sister.
You're really cute.
You're amazing. I heard you're going to buy a house for your mother and buy me a house of our own, right?
That's true. Have you and your mother found a favorite house yet?
Mom has picked out a few favorite houses and is still deciding between them.
What about you, Harper?
I have a house in mind that I'd like to buy. I'm just not sure if you'd agree with it.
Is there something about the house that concerns you?
I've always wanted a house near the ocean, but it's a bit more expensive than other options.
It's only a few $100,000 more, don't worry. Your sister-in-law can handle that amount.
Sister-in-law is the best! Thomas must be very lucky to marry you.
Thomas treats me very well. I'm fortunate to have a partner like him.
You're exaggerating. Thomas better treat you well from now on. Or I'll give him a piece of my mind.
Thank you, Harper.
You're welcome. And, Sophia, I have a request.
What can I do to help my future sister?
I want to study abroad, but my parents and Thomas can't afford to support me financially.
That's unfortunate. I believe that studying abroad can open up great opportunities for you in the future.
You're right. Only you understand me. Can you help sponsor my 4-year study abroad program? I really want to study abroad.
All right.
Really?
Of course. Helping your younger sister is an older sister's responsibility. Just complete your study abroad application and make an initial deposit. On the day of the wedding, I'll make a payment as a gift to my sister-in-law.
That's amazing! Thank you very much, sister-in-law. You're the best. I'll get the paperwork in order. Talk to you later, sis.
Okay.
Sophia,
Yes, Emma.
where are you right now?
I'm a bit tied up at the moment.
Have you made a hotel reservation deposit for the wedding yet?
Oh no, I got so caught up that I forgot. Can you take care of that for me? Also, please handle the flower and decoration choices. Just select any venue you like for a wedding. I trust you pick the perfect place and make your wedding truly spectacular.
I'm getting on in years, and you still have me doing these things. But I understand you're young and might not know how to choose a venue or be easily fooled. I'll select a venue for you.
Thank you so much, Emma.
Have you tried on wedding dresses yet?
I've already picked out my wedding dress.
Why don't you ask my permission? What if it doesn't match with what Thomas wears?
So, what kind of suit should Thomas wear so I can adjust my dress accordingly?
Thomas hasn't picked out a suit yet. You should order one for him.
Okay, but I'm not sure about Thomas's style preferences or measurements.
We don't have a attire for the wedding yet. Harper also needs a lovely dress for the occasion. Who knows? She might find a husband at the wedding.
You're right. The wedding has to be flawlessly prepared. However, I might not be able to accompany you. I'm quite busy these days.
You're so busy. What could you possibly be preparing for the wedding?
I've been handling some property transfer procedures for Thomas and buying gifts for everyone. Of course, there are gifts for others to prepare as well. But if you'd like, I can come along with you.
Oh, there's no need. If you're swamped, I won't force you. I shouldn't be so demanding. I'll go dress shopping with them. And that should work.
Thank you for understanding me. Just choose the items that people desire, including jewelry and shoes.
You don't need to worry about that. I'll make sure everything is well prepared.
I'm fortunate to have someone as considerate and experienced as you, Emma.
Naturally. You should be grateful to have a mother-in-law like me.
You're absolutely right. So you all take your time selecting the clothing. I've got a busy schedule right now. We'll catch up later.
All right. Sophia, I found the perfect wedding venue. I've also selected purple flowers and decorations to match your wedding concept.
Thank you for your hard work. Have you picked out the suits, dresses, and outfits for the wedding yet?
Well, Thomas has 3 suits since he looks good in various styles. Your father-in-law and I have already made some selections. Harper has chosen 2 dresses, along with some jewelry and 2 pairs of shoes for the wedding and the dinner party.
That's great. Thank you.
The total cost for reserving the wedding venue, decorations, custom outfits, and the dinner party is $400,000. What do you think?
All right, let me arrange for my parents to cover the expenses.
Okay. Send me the money, and I'll handle the payment for the wedding party.
Give me a second.
Hurry up. Sophia, have you completed the money transfer yet?
There seems to be an issue with the bank.
What's the problem?
My parents are currently abroad. I asked them to transfer the money, but the bank over there seems to be slow in processing the withdrawal, so I couldn't complete the transfer.
So what's the plan now?
Please go ahead and make the deposit. The bank should release the funds by the next day, and I'll cover all the expenses. Just make the deposit now.
All right. Remember to choose a dress that's somewhat modest yet still attractive. We don't want it to overshadow Thomas.
Don't worry, I won't steal the spotlight from Thomas. I want him to look handsome and elegant.
Keep that in mind.
Sophia, where are you right now? All the guests have arrived, but why can't I see you?
I'm sorry, Thomas. My parents have found out. They forbid me from marrying you.
What? What are you talking about? Found out what?
They discovered that you were having an affair with your high school ex-lover. You still love her, and you two are together every day. Not only that, she's also pregnant.
No way. How did your parents find out when they were abroad and don't know?
They didn't feel safe leaving me alone, so they sent someone to watch and protect me. They also sent someone to investigate you.
Are you kidding, Sophie? Why don't you explain it to your parents? Why let them misunderstand?
They have solid evidence, Thomas. My father showed me irrefutable proof. So I have to obey their wishes and leave you. But I don't want to.
This is insane. You need to come to the wedding immediately. What's a wedding without the bride?
I can't, Thomas. My parents said no. They won't let me attend.
Are you out of your mind? I'm giving you 5 minutes to be at the wedding right now. If you don't show up, don't blame me for being harsh.
I can't.
Can't you hear me? It's been 30 minutes. The guests are getting restless and might leave.
I can't make it to the wedding. I'm traveling.
What? What the hell are you talking about? What do you mean by traveling?
I mean, you'll be getting married on your own today, you fool. Despite saying that, you still don't get it?
What? Sophia, is it really you texting?
It's me. Didn't you realize? Or are you just used to me obediently following your every command?
What the hell are you doing, Sophia? Are you planning to ruin the ceremony? Do you want me to leave you?
I don't really care, but I'm definitely leaving you. You unfaithful jerk.
What? You're leaving me? Haha. You dare not leave me. You're madly in love with me.
Oh, is that so?
You love me so much that no matter what I do, you can't resist me. Just a slightly raised voice and you'll tremble with fear. You're afraid that I'll get angry and leave you, so you always obediently follow my parents.
Really? I also don't care about your mother, who's so possessive of her son and her daughter.
What did you say? How dare you speak about my mother that way?
Of course. Haven't you wondered? Why doesn't she see how worthless her son is? Furthermore, he had an affair and got another woman pregnant. Even your sister? The one who flatters everyone. She's sweet to their faces, but bad-mouths them behind their backs. What a two-faced individual.
How dare you say that? Stop it.
Your mother, Thomas? She knows about all your wrongdoings, but doesn't advise or stop you. She even supports and defends her children regardless of right or wrong. Is that the love of a mother? Or maybe she's just like them.
Sophia, where did you learn to be so bitter for attention? Is the wedding a joke to you? You make me so angry. I'll give you one last chance. If you don't show up here within 1 minute, I won't marry you.
Oh, if you don't get married, you won't get married. I don't want to get married either. I won't attend the wedding for 1 hour, 1 day, or any longer. Got it?
Why would you do this? Why are you treating me this way? What did I do wrong to you?
Don't you know? Oh, I forgot. How can you know when you're so clueless? I have a gift for you, Thomas. I've prepared gifts for your entire family. Aren't I generous?
What are you planning to do? What the heck are you doing, Sophia? Quickly, tell your people to turn off the screen.
It does not work like that, Thomas. You need to let everyone see the true nature of your family. I put a lot of effort into gathering photos, videos, and even audio recordings from various sources. So watch it until the end.
Tell them to turn it off, quickly.
I paid them a significant sum to ensure that all the evidence would be displayed on the screen from start to finish without interruption.
Sophia, you're out of your mind. If you do that, people will get the wrong idea.
Misunderstand what? You're the mistaken one. They'll grasp the true nature of your family. How you're incompetent, worthless, openly having an affair. Your sister's a master of flattery but then talks behind people's backs. She even sleeps with her best friend's lover, steals money, and blames it on her best friend, leading to the poor girl being blamed and ostracized. How heartless! And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Shut up, none of this is true.
I'm not finished yet. Your beloved mother is an adulteress too. I bet no one knows.
What? What nonsense are you spouting?
Just look at the screen.
No way, that can't be true. You must have staged all of this, right?
You can tell by looking at your mother's reaction.
Unbelievable. My mother can't be the person in those videos.
Disappointed, aren't you? The mother I always respected is involved in such affairs with a man of the same age as her son. It's truly unimaginable.
How revolting.
You're still young, and it's disturbing even to you. How do you think your father will react? I pity him.
You've torn my family apart. Why would you do this? You've been deceiving me all along.
That's right. And what are you going to do about it? Your family's rotten to the core, and I've exposed it for everyone to see. The guest will understand why the bride didn't show up at the wedding. She was too busy escaping from your repulsive family.
But you agreed with me not to reveal it. You were the one who said we'd pretend it never happened.
I told you that so you wouldn't see her until the wedding day. But you couldn't resist, and thanks to that, I gathered all this evidence. Besides, you really believe that just because I love you and want to marry you, I'd ignore everything? Are you that naive?
This can't be happening.
You were deceived, and now you're realizing how gullible you were. Talking to you is truly disheartening. Farewell. I never want to see you again, you scoundrel.
Wait, what about the wedding venue rental and everything else? Aren't you going to pay for it?
I didn't get married, so why should I pay for it? Pay it yourself.
No way, how can my family pay for it? You must cover all the expenses.
It is beyond your comprehension. Talking to you is giving me a headache. Get lost, you jerk.
Wait, what? Where are you going? You have to pay, you scoundrel. Wait, I'm sorry. I'll only love you. Please don't leave me.
What will happen next? Well, of course, Thomas's family was already drowning in debt. The payment for the wedding venue and the entire wedding, including the attire, added up to $400,000. The money Emma and Harper put down for 2 additional houses went down the drain. They don't have the funds but want to select a house valued at $2 to $3 million. Some greedy folks seem to think money falls from the sky. As for Harper's 4-year study abroad costs, she rather naively borrowed $5,000 as an advance deposit. She can be a bit self-centered and naive when it comes to money. I actually sold all the houses I had transferred into Thomas's name. The documents he had were all counterfeit. If he dares to use those documents to borrow money from the bank or tries to sell those houses, he'll have to deal with police questioning. I might be wealthy, but I'm not foolish. Love might have clouded my judgment, but once I come to my senses, they won't be able to fleece me. The nutritional items I bought for Thomas's family are all counterfeit products available in the market for dirt cheap prices. I honestly don't know if they're any good, but they consumed them and claimed they were delicious, so they're probably right? About that $40,000, that's the money I spent on his car. I had someone trash that car. Since I bought the car, I had the right to wreck it, right? However, because the person I hired accidentally got him injured, that money actually covered his hospital bill. My family is pretty well off. No bragging. But we have enough to support 3 generations of his family. Thomas used to be a considerate, caring, and very thoughtful person. Even though he earned less than me, he always tried his best. And when he got his paycheck, he transferred it all to me. Until one day, I discovered he had another phone. I discreetly used my fingerprint to unlock it when he was fast asleep and found out his despicable secret. He was having an affair with his high school sweetheart, and she was pregnant. Thomas promised her that after we got married, he would take all my assets and send me away to marry her. There were even some text messages to his friends where he called me his unlimited bank and made crude comments about me. Truly disgusting. Not to mention to the text messages from his family telling him to get money from me. Unbelievable. Oh, one more thing. At my cousin's company, it was uncovered that Thomas had embezzled money from the business. Well, we'll have to manage our finances more carefully. And people like him, who can resist greed, are quite a waste. Just as I expected, he stole around $10,000. He's pretty bold. In such a short amount of time, he dared to steal money. Now, he has to repay the company an additional $10,000 or face jail time. It's well deserved. I think from now on, he won't be able to get married anymore. Who would dare to marry someone like him who's in debt and jobless? It turns out, my father knew everything. He waited for me to come to my senses before arranging for me to meet the son of the partner's director. And after 2 years, we got married. Currently, I'm living a very content life, spending money day in and day out, and enjoying happiness at night.